Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Thanks as always for checking out our videos. Today we're taking a look at the Mossy Oak Overwatch cap light. I got this from Walmart for $12 and I was wandering through Walmart looking for some gear for my Walmart only bailout bug out bag, and I found this and thought, while I will put it in that kit, I do want to do a review of it prior to talking about the bug out bag, because I do think it is kind of a unique product. It's not the only baseball style cap out there that has lights built into it, but I did find, for the price and for the function and the fact that you can actually pretty easily replace the batteries, that this is quite a good value. Now, the Walmart where I bought this did have it in this style, which is the Overwatch, and another style which was looking a lot more like ACU, kind of a greenish bluish color, and more of a digital style pattern. So there are at least a couple different options out there depending on which Walmart you go to. Some of the specs on this: it does have 4 LEDs. There's a low beam, there's a high beam, and then all 4 of them, which they call the power beam. And with the batteries included, it should give you 50 plus hours of battery life. They do include this with the light to tell you how to replace the batteries. And then over here on the other side, just some of the general details, and they recommend it for hunting, fishing, walking, grilling, camping, and repairs. Here's what the hat looks like. Pretty much your standard baseball style hat. In the back, hook and loop closure, so it's fully adjustable. Right here on the underside of the hat is where you keep your battery. I was concerned when I first tried it on that this would be sticking out and bothering me in the side of my head, but very comfortable, no issues with that. And then you have your 4 lights, 1, 2, and you can see kind of yellowish here, 3, 4. And the button to switch it on is over here. Let's see if we can get it in the light a little bit. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. It does camouflage in very nicely with the underside of the hat, but it's a little round circle. And when you turn it on the first level, you get those 2. That's the second level, and that's all 4 lights. Now I put it on so you can see what it looks like from the 2 different sides. And you can see a little bump here, just kind of sticking out just slightly in the back. That's where the batteries are. Again, it doesn't press against your head. It's very comfortable. I don't feel anything back there. It does just stick out just a tiny bit. Here's what it looks like on. 2 lights, 2 more lights, and then all 4. Let's head outside now and test it out. Okay, so I'm out here in my backyard. I'm looking directly at my back screen door, and you can see the 3 different settings. Here's the first setting, looking at the screen door. There's the second, and then there's with all 4 lights on. Here's another shot, and what I'm seeing already is that the first setting with the LEDs that are underneath, they really don't give a lot of light. So I'm looking at the garage right in front of me. You really can't see a whole lot like this. Now when I put it on the second setting, you can actually see the outlet there. There's the outdoor plug. And then with the third setting, it actually doesn't look that different than the second setting, because the lights that are underneath are not giving a lot of light projected out. They're very good for looking straight down in front of you, say a 4 or 5 foot area right in front of you, but they don't send a whole lot of light out in front. So you can see, looking around, bird feeder, there's the gate, looking back at the house. A little bit harder to see that, but you can still pick it up. We're going to try this in another setting now. I've got my car right in front of me, and the hood is up. I'm looking down into the engine. Here's the first setting. So you can see a little bit inside the hood there. Now with the second setting, much more effectively, you can see. And on the third setting, again, a little bit more light. So I could definitely use this instead of a headlamp. And I can see all around pretty effectively. As we close out here, let me share 2 final things. First, I was looking around at this hat online, and I did find a seller selling multiple versions of this hat on eBay for $40. So remember, I got this for 12 bucks. I don't know if it's going to become a collector's item in that person's mind or whatever, but 40 bucks is a lot when I got it for 12 bucks at Walmart. So I would not recommend spending that much money unless all of a sudden it's impossible to find out there and you really, really want it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Secondly, I did do some research to find out how many lumens the different sets of lights are, and I could not find that. So if you do locate that information, please send me a message at everydaytacticalvids@gmail.com so I can add an annotation to this video. Again, this is the Mossy Oak Overwatch cap light. Thanks as always for checking out our videos. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids here on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check us out on Tumblr. Take care.